Hello everyone, welcome back to another session of AWS Mastery course. And in this session, we are going to understand like what is cloud computing and what are the, I can say features of cloud computing and what we can expect when we are learning cloud computing. So these are the things which I'm going to teach you in this particular video. Okay, so now let's start the session. So as you can see on your screen, what is cloud computing? Okay, so now let's understand like what exactly cloud computing is. So cloud computing is the on-demand delivery of compute services. Okay, compute services means the services like related to storage, networking, or memory, and so on. So as you can see, it is written cloud computing is the delivery of computing services including servers, storage, databases, networking, software analytics, and intelligence over the internet. Okay, means let's suppose you are having a system in which you are having the storage of 30 GB, or you want a storage on internet and anyone can actually access that particular storage. So for that, what you will do, you are going to use the cloud computing. Okay, and what you will do, you will create one virtual machine, and in that virtual machine you'll be having the storage and you can store something over there. And apart from that, like we can have other services where we can store our data or information over the cloud. Okay, means we are just renting out someone's else system. Okay, so this is the very famous thing in the field of cloud computing. So the thing is like cloud computing is very much important. Okay, so why it is very much important? Because it actually delivers the data in a very faster manner. Okay, means in today's world, let me just give you a few examples. Like if you ever uh, uh, open, or I can say use Netflix. Okay, so on Netflix, it is a video streaming platform. So whenever you are just playing with the Netflix, means you are just accessing lots of videos. Okay, so how these videos are coming to your way? Okay, means with the help of cloud you are able to access those videos in a very quick manner. So this is happening just because of cloud. So the data transfer speed is very fast when we talk about the I can say cloud. Okay, and also like we can have lots of resources over the cloud, means we can build our solution, we can deploy our websites. Okay, so whatever we are doing, we can actually do that particular thing over the internet. Like over the internet means on the cloud. And in today's world, almost 99% things are on running on cloud computing. Okay, so when I'm saying like almost all the things are running on cloud computing or using cloud computing basically. So like whether it's your bank or your college, universities, your schools, everything is running on cloud. Okay, so cloud is very much important in today's world, and learning cloud is also very much important. Okay, and also like cloud provides services on pay as you go policy, or I can say on demand services. Means let's suppose you want to use a particular service for just for few hours, or I can say for few minutes. So you have to pay for that particular thing for few minutes, according to the few minutes. Okay, it is not like you have to pay for the once. Like it is not like that. Means whenever or how much you are going to use that particular service, you have to pay accordingly. Okay, so it is actually known as like pay as you go policy. Means how much you are going to use, you have to pay accordingly. Okay, so these are the things which we can understand. Apart from that, like there are few real world examples. So whether it's your Netflix, I have already explained this thing, whether it is your Dropbox or ANB, like everything is running on cloud computing, or specifically on AWS cloud. Okay, so AWS cloud is just a cloud service provider, just like any other cloud service provider, whether it is your Google Cloud Platform or Microsoft Azure or IBM Cloud. There are lots of cloud services provider, and AWS is one of them. And why we are learning AWS, I have already explained you, but once again I'm saying AWS is having the largest market share, and it is having, like, after learning AWS we can unlock lots of opportunities. That's the reason we are learning AWS. Okay. And apart from these examples, like, there is one more, very much, important, I can say, brand, or we can say a company, which is known as NASA. So for their, ground, I can say, services, they are using AWS as well. So we can understand the importance of AWS from here. Okay. Means the, words, like, the best companies in the world, or I can say the biggest companies in the world, they are running on cloud, or specifically we can say on AWS. Okay. So I hope you guys have understood what is AWS or what is cloud specifically. So cloud is something when we are having on demand services, where we on demand cloud computing services, where we can have the storage, or server, or something like that. Okay. So let's meet in the next session. Till then, just take care of yourself. Thank you so much.